and you're going to join me for some fun in GT Legends tonight. Again, another round of Altbierbude's Back to the 60s Cup. This time at the circuit Rouen from the 74 layout, which I think I raced before in UK GTO about maybe 2 years ago with Renault Turbo car, but this time I'm with the Simca 1200XS. So let's see how we can do despite the weight penalty as usual. Okay, now practice and qualifying are mixed together in one session as always. So I have about an hour to test, to try maybe different setup changes and maybe test some pit stops, and we'll see how it goes in the race later on. Okay, let's join the server. Also, I think I need to check the volume on the game. It could be too loud, but you let me know if there are any sound issues again. Okay, so 10 people here and 9 here. Let's see who is... Oh, now suddenly 5 people. Okay. I'm going to race where Dimi is racing, so maybe I should ask him which server. But I guess we can always check and change later on. So let's just go into the 5th. And as always, I'm taking the 11th numbered car. Oh, there he is. Is he driving? Let's see. Yes, he's driving. Okay, let me set up the sound. Okay, maybe like this is good enough. I'll start in just a moment. I did a few laps earlier and I was quite happy with my Misano setup without any changes. So for the moment I'm going to use just that setup. Hopefully it's going to be good enough. Okay, so Dimi just started a flying lap. This very tricky chicane to get right, so narrow and so easy to overdo it. Flat out in this corner, right on the limit. And now braking, changing down to second gear. Very important in these parts of the track to accelerate as early as possible, because it's such a long straight, it climbs up, and also with the weight penalty it's a bit of a time lost on acceleration. And now switching to downhill section, you have to cut here a little bit. And let's see the final corner. Again, very important to accelerate properly. And let's see the time. Shaggy already with a 2:19.66. Wow, 2:18.8. What is my best time? Let me check in the setup. I put a note. 2:92. So Jimmy going extremely fast. But Trumanaken without weight penalty maybe doing a 2:17, or maybe he's running qualifying fuel. But I doubt even with qualifying fuel I can be that much quicker. Maybe half a second, not more. Let's try a few laps as well. Oh, my force feedback isn't working. I have to restart the game then, I think. I hate when this happens. Okay, I'll be right back in the game. Let me just reset my wheel. Unfortunately, no way to reset it while I'm in the game without losing the force feedback again. Not losing it, but it's becoming a little bit too hard if I reset it in the game, so I have to restart the whole game. Okay, let's get back on the server. Oh, Alvaro in the server as well. Okay. Let's see if everything is working properly now. Yeah, it's good to go. Dangerous pit exit at the fast turn 1. I have to be careful in the race. Oh, okay, let me restart. I guess I was pushing too much on cold tires. But those 70s, yeah, no chance to fight with them. Oh, Dimi may be trying with qualifying fuel then. He's very quick as well. 218.1, wow. I wonder if I should increase the tire pressures to gain some more top speed. Because we have such long straights on this track. I'm still trying to figure out some braking points for some of the corners. And sorry, by the way, no RBR streams this week again. But I wasn't feeling so well in the previous days, so I had to skip it. Even though I was planning to do some more RBR. Yeah, some understeer on entry. Cannot trail brake properly yet. Maybe for this track I need to move the brake bias a little bit to the rear. but we'll see. I was never too good with this car on braking. I just cannot find a good feeling for it. Yeah, turning in a little bit too early. Let's try a second lap though. Now with the tires warmed up, it should be better. Wow, Dimi improving even further, half a second up. We are both with 120 kilograms of penalty. Oh, too much understeer. Yeah, I have to figure out a better line through that corner. I guess I should try qualifying as well, just so I can have some time to test pit stops at the end, maybe. How much fuel do we use? Almost 4 liters per lap, so I would need maybe 13 liters for 2 flying laps. Maybe 12. Yeah, let's go with 12. And I think I'm going to change to 20 power because we only have basically one slow, okay, 2 slow corners, but I don't know. Yeah, it may create a lot of wheel spin there though. What about the camber? The pressures are quite high already. But yeah, I think I can go a little bit higher. Maybe like this, and a little bit more at the rear. I could reduce the rear toe to remove some of the understeer on throttle. But I think my biggest problem is under braking and corner entry. Maybe I should try lower coast. Oh, the bias is already quite to the rear end. Yeah, I'm just going to try lower coast. Let's also try lower power. Let's see how it goes. "40 minutes to go until the race." Yeah, difficult corner to get it right. And Jimmy with a 276, wow. I wonder if I should switch to longer gears for qualifying, because I can feel first gear being a little bit too short in the hairpin. But then again, for corners like this one, second gear seems perfect. And the last corner as well, so I don't know. Yeah, a lot of understeer here. Okay, so I need an even later apex for the final corner, it seems. Yeah, I have a feeling I can carry more speed through the chicane, but oh, locking the wheels so much. Strange. Very strange problem. Okay, I have fuel for one more lap, but I'm a little bit puzzled with the lockup there, because I was barely pushing the brake. I wonder if I should go to my Goodwood setup, because for Goodwood I set up the car with more oversteer to take the faster corners quicker. But in terms of handling comfort, I think this setup is better, so I don't know. Maybe it was just cold front tires on the previous lap. The tires take a while to warm up, especially on such a fast track. Okay, this was better. But I'm at least half a second lower than what I should be doing. So how do we get into the 70s? Okay, let's try the brake bias at 52. Maybe even less pressure. And I'm going to change the power up to 30 again. Or maybe I can just lower the rear camber to help me into the fast corners, but I'm afraid of losing it into the slow corners. Okay, let's try something else. I could go a little bit more aggressive on the spring and then compensate with the anti-roll bar. It's going to cost me some traction, but it could help in the faster corners. I could also go reverse toe settings. To help in the longer, fast corners, but yeah, I'm not sure. Let's save this one. Should I try with fuel for 3 flying laps, not 2? But no, I think 2 is optimal. The third lap, the rear tires are going to be a little bit worn. But I think I also gain a little bit of time behind Frankis with the slipstream, so I'm expecting to actually lose time now in the first sector. And after this attempt, I may try the different gears, the longer gears. Because at the moment I'm a little bit uncomfortable with first and second gear in the slow corners. And for this corner, fourth gear is a little bit long and third gear is too short. Yeah, I'm losing time. Oh, it understeers even more. Yeah, I could stay in third gear and shift up in the middle of the corner after helping me turn in with the higher revs. I guess I'm going to try it on the next line lap. Okay, this time I'm not losing anything. A little bit better exit, and I think the 30 differential lock is helping with that as well. but it's a little bit of a problem in the faster corners and the longer ones. Yeah, lost a little bit of time there, but overall quite nice. Though under braking I noticed the front's locked again, so even with 52 brake bias, it's locking. Yeah, I guess it's no point to stay in third because it's losing acceleration. It's hitting the ref limiter too early. And I messed up the final corner. Yeah. Losing 2/10 in the final sector overall. It's tricky because you get used to colder tires and then suddenly on the second flying lap the grip levels and the balance are different. So this is what makes me do these mistakes. Okay, let's see. I think I need more coast so I can safely lift up without losing the rear end. But also if I can make it work better with 20%, it's going to be better in the faster corners. And about the gears, I don't know. I guess I can try just to compare. Just to compare the first sector at least. Yeah, the longer third helps in this corner, for example. But I'm worried on the uphill sections here. With the fourth gear in low revs, it's going to lose time. And also the second gear corners maybe. We'll see. But definitely better in the hairpin as well in first gear. Yeah, you can see fourth gear is so long. Hey Donald, it's the same thing, practice and quali in one session. They don't restart the server, so we're basically in qualifying practice. Yeah, now I can use third gear in this corner. So maybe this is correct, at least for qualifying. In the race, I don't know if these gears help. let's try to have a clean run. Yeah, nice track. Yeah, I have to go down a gear for this one. It feels more comfortable to drive, but I'm losing time here and there. Yeah, I missed the corner. Yeah, the gears are just a little bit too long. It's easier to drive for sure though, but you can see on acceleration I keep losing 110 here, 110 there. But maybe in this section it's going to be better. Not by much though, not by much. And again on the uphill here, losing time. Yeah, of course I recovered time in the last corner because I didn't mess it up as much. But yeah, I think the shorter gears are quicker. Let's see on the second flying lap. On downhill sections is better, but on the uphill I'm losing time. Okay, this time not losing as many tenths because the tires are better warmed up. And I can actually improve the time with a good final corner. Yeah, about 1/10 up or down. But But maybe it's the change in the setup as well, not just the gears. I'm definitely more comfortable with these gears in the slow corners. And not only in the slow, actually, in most of the corners. Okay, so let's try to improve without touching the gears. Just the setup, the other parameters of the setup. But I think the bias is a little bit risky now. I almost lost it there for the hairpin. Guess I could try this, but isn't it going to make it understeer even more in the fast corners? Okay, I guess I can try something in the middle. And there isn't much time left, actually. Yeah, for some reason the session is ending earlier than usual. I just noticed, so I don't actually have any time. Let's just do final 2 flying laps. And then decide for the race setup what gears to use. One thing I think which is going to help me with these longer gears in the race, once the rear tires are worn out, it's going to be easier to put the power down. So I'm not sure if it's actually that bad in the long run, despite a little bit of time loss on the uphill sections. And now we're testing pit stops. Yeah, I carry too much speed. So only one more chance with the better warmed tires. Okay, this was a very good exit. Should give me a little bit of an advantage into the first corner. But I lost it in these two corners after that. Yeah, I shouldn't be changing gears so early. I should have waited a little bit. Okay. But I'm happy with this balance. I don't know. I think I should leave it like this. Now let's fuel up. How many laps? 38. I have enough time to test the pit stop. Yeah, I guess with a perfect lap I can maybe improve 2/10 at most. Yeah, it's a good idea because at least with this car you need to take into account the tire wear. And unfortunately, no matter what you do with this car, it's always the rears which go first. But as you can see now with the fuel load, I'm losing so much time with these longer gears. So I wonder if I should stay with them. I'm pretty sure the shorter gears are quicker with a heavy car, but they're going to be a problem once the fuel goes down and the tires wear out. Of course, it's going to help with slipstream, if I have any. But I think after the initial laps we may spread out and I have to drive on my own. So I'm not sure. Okay, so I have to brake quite early for the pit. Also, I wonder if we need to do 2 stops. Let me check. 53. Okay, so 13 laps with 1 fuel tank. Oh yeah, it's going to be 2 stops. And on the limit too. Wow, this is going to be a longer race. A longer and tougher race. I'm definitely staying with the longer gears. Even if it's not the quickest way around, I think it should be the better choice. And let's actually add a little bit of understeer. Yeah. Yeah. The race starting a little bit earlier. Okay guys, let's try to have a clean race. %86 engine. Jimmy making a great start. Yeah, on cold tires, it's tricky. I have to ease off to avoid hitting Finn, who lost the rear end. I'm just out of the slipstream, I think, but maybe with their battle I have a chance to catch up a little bit. Yeah, I can feel the understeer I created with the last minute setup changes, but it should be better once the rears start to go. But I wonder if that was a mistake, because now that I think about it, if we have to do 2 stops, changing tires at least once, it's probably going to happen. So was it really necessary for me to go so conservative? Oh, Truman made a mistake there in the lead. Wow, this is going to be one very long race. I wasn't expecting that tonight. Thank you, Donald. Jimmy is losing the slipstream from Finn now. It was obvious from qualifying that with the weight penalty we don't have the speed of the top two. Okay, I'm focusing on the exits so I can keep up with the slipstream. Yeah, I usually watch the first third of the race or something, or first four, then I go away and then I come back to his stream for the final few laps. But don't tell him that. Sometimes it's interesting, yeah, it depends, but now we have a smaller grid on this server. But I think as long as I stay now with the slipstream, it's going to be interesting in these first laps. Yeah, I'm afraid to put the power down too aggressively there. It's easy to spin out. But I think Dimi should have tried to stay behind and be closer through this part so he can use the slipstream from Finn. We had almost synchronized the moment of pressing the throttle through that corner. I could hear his engine. Oh, a little bit of understeer in the final one. And I lost him. I lost him now. Been making some mistakes. But he's pulling away on acceleration, as you can see. I can't quite hear my own car, which makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable how early to accelerate and how aggressive. Now if I can only do a good final corner, it's going to be good for the straight, but let's see. Almost slid there too much in the middle of the corner. And now double slipstream. Yeah, no point to attack him there. We need to stay up with Vin. Yeah, I was hoping he's going to let me through because now we both lost time. And Finn got away. I could have stayed closer to Finn. Yeah, but he messed up the previous corner and I was already a little bit ahead going into the left-hander before the hairpin, so I had the momentum there. Was actually catching Pin with the slipstream before the hairpin. Yeah, again I guess I need to stay behind now. I hope he doesn't mess up the chicane at turn 3. Pin is very quick here though. Yeah, it seems Finn found his rhythm, so he's pulling away now. And he probably doesn't feel threatened now, so less pressure for him to make mistakes. I think Dimi is using the same gears as me. I guess he went for the longer gears. Yeah, now we have to wait for Finn to make a mistake, I guess. Not enough long straight for us to switch places and pull each other towards Finn, unfortunately. Okay, maybe we're a little bit closer now. Yeah, Dimi is getting the slipstream. He's suddenly accelerating more. But just for a few hundred meters before Finn pulls away again. Oh, almost cut there, and I don't want to get a warning so early in the race. This understeer in the middle of the corners is costing me a little bit on exits. Yeah, again, I had to lift up twice. And also Dimi getting Finn's slipstream is making such a difference now. I pushed a little bit more there, but this is not good for the tire wear at the rear end. Hey Fred! Yeah, no chance. Finn is pulling Dimi forward. Unless they start fighting again, it's going to be difficult. At least in this turn 3, I'm a little bit better than them, but that's about it. Finn is losing some time on the braking for the hairpin. Now I need to get that left-hander in second gear right. Yeah, I lost some time there, I forgot to shift up on time. But let's see. A little bit of a cut, but it wasn't too bad. But again, losing time, yeah. It wasn't optimal. That corner and the final corner are probably the most critical corners on the track. because you have such long straights after them. And to some extent the hairpin, I guess. Yeah, it's going to be a long race and 2 pit stops at least. I hope not more than 2 actually. But it's going to be on the limit maybe. Even though at the moment I'm saving some fuel behind them. But yeah, I need to stop making silly mistakes because they're getting away every time. What's happening? Why is Finn slowing down so much? It's like he didn't want to go around the outside. Oh no, Dimi, why did you lift so much? What are you guys doing? Yeah, Dimi lifted up too much there to go behind me. Let's see Finn's advantage now on acceleration. Yeah, you can see it. At least I can save some fuel. Oh, I hit him. Very difficult to drive behind someone who is quick on the straights but makes mistakes or goes very slow in the corners. Just difficult to judge what they are going to do. I hope I didn't damage his car or mine. The car is now feeling better with lower fuel and a little bit worn rear tires. Suddenly Finn is driving better, of course, after he lost me time. Oh, Dimi doing boom drafting, nice. Some NASCAR techniques there. Okay, let's try to get closer to Finn at the hairpin. Yeah, this time he was quite good. So not close enough. Oh, in this corner now I need to lift up a little bit because of the tires. Yeah, turning. I keep turning a little bit too early for that corner, but I'm afraid otherwise I'm going to miss the apex. Okay, I can cut a little bit more there. But yeah, Finn is suddenly driving much better. Oh, Jimmy going into the pits earlier. Maybe he started with less fuel. But I don't know, by my calculations, I need to run all 3 stints on full tanks. Oh, Truman pitted as well, I didn't see. I expect to lose some time in the pits, as usual. And I guess after that I'm probably going to be driving on my own for quite a while. Okay, this was better through the left-hander. Without the noise from Dimi's car, it's much easier to drive now. It was abnormally loud. Sorry guys, I cannot really read the chat even on the straights. It's a difficult track. But I'll try to read it at some point. Just pushing on the limit at the moment. And Finn in the pits as well. Personal best for me. And 2 laps to go. On the limit, the final lap. But should be enough fuel. Yeah, I don't know why he pitted so early. Strange. A bit sliding around there. And it's going to get worse later on in the race. Oh, you're right, maybe my calculations were not quite correct, or it was showing me the wrong fuel consumption. But I guess I can just put less fuel for the final pit stop. But I need to calculate it in as I'm driving, so I don't mess up. Oh, Nilski behind me. I didn't even see him on the server. Maybe he joined in the last moment. Okay, why did I short shift to fourth there? Such a stupid mistake. Yeah, enough fuel for one more lap. So 14 laps, which means 28, and then I need to fuel up for 10 more, or maybe 11 more, just in case, which is about about 40 liters. Oh, I forgot about the invisible. Oh, I was so lucky there. There is an invisible barrier next to that hole on the left. Yeah, I messed up there. Yeah, suddenly on the last lap, the car has massive understeer compared to the previous lap. So strange. I mean on this lap compared to the previous one. Oh, I braked a little bit early, but never mind. Yeah, I'm so slow with these pit stops. Maybe lost 3 seconds there with just messing around with the menu. Nilski is going to be much quicker now with his pit stops, I just know it. Come on, come on, come on. Now, where is the line? Yeah, I lost too much time over a second on the lap before pitting, and then at least 3 seconds maybe with fiddling with the menu in the pits. And Finn is so far ahead now. He must have put less fuel or somehow made a quicker pit stops. Oh no. Yeah, I'm pushing too much on cold tires. Yeah, silly mistake. Not cold tires, but full tanks with warm tires. I keep making silly mistakes after pit stops. In the previous race it happened at turn 1. I guess I'm misjudging the balance of the car. Yeah, just not enough experience with making pit stops in this sim. I always have to figure it out on the spot, what to press. Because I always say I'm going to practice pit stops, and I never do in practice. I just keep qualifying until the last moment, and for this one it even ended sooner than I was expecting. If I can get Claudio's slipstream, it's going to make a difference. But I'm not sure I'm actually catching him. Maybe he's pulling away and catching Jimmy. And Jimmy is pulling away from me. Is quicker, I think. Yeah, he pulled several tenths on this lap, and Claudio too. Yeah, this is what I'm afraid of. I just cannot put the power down early enough in the hairpin. It feels like the car has enough grip, but it suddenly spins around. Maybe I shouldn't have made it so understeery before the start of the race. Because now what happens is it snaps around. I guess nothing is lost yet, but now I have to rely on them making mistakes. Yeah, you can see even on this corner, too much understeer, and I need to twist it around too much, and then when I press the throttle it suddenly snaps away. I guess I had better focus driving behind Jimmy and Finn at the beginning than driving on my own now. I wonder if some of that damage is playing a role in my lack of speed now, because I can see, even though I'm driving quite well at the moment this lap, Dimi is pulling away several tenths. Unless he's with less fuel, and that's what makes the difference. But I don't think it should be that much of a difference. Maybe 2 tenths, not 5-6 tenths. Oh, Newski is catching me. I just noticed. Maybe once he goes ahead of me, I can use his slipstream to catch up to Claudio eventually. We'll see. I need to try to brake a little bit later for that chicane there. Okay, now I'm pulling away a little bit from Nilski, but the problem is at the next pit stop he's going to jump ahead of me. He was 10 seconds behind before the first pit stops, and he gained a lot of time. Okay, I guess part of it was because of my mistakes, but still. I think everyone is fighting with inconsistency each lap. It's very difficult to be consistent at the moment with the worn tires. Yeah, I guess we're not changing tires because this truck doesn't wear them that much, but it's just going to be very difficult at the end of the race. Okay, this was a much better course sector. And catching up 1 second to Claudio, maybe he made a mistake. I guess realistically, it's him who I can overtake, and Dimi is out of touch. As long as I use medium throttle in the middle of the corners, it's more stable than when I put the full power down. But I need to be very precise on braking and corner entry. Yeah, like this. Keeping the revs up. Truman again in the pits. I guess his final pit stop. Yeah, I think my setup works quite well with lighter car because I made those changes in qualifying fuel. Oh, Dimi made a mistake. That's what I'm talking about. It can happen to everyone. So nothing is finished yet. I'm trying to calculate my fuel though, because I think I need to pit one lap earlier than I was planning. Just not enough for a little bit. I guess without driving in slipstream I'm using more fuel. I wonder if I can save just a little fuel so I can do another lap. Though on the other hand, yeah, it's pointless because I'm going to have that fuel in the tank anyway, so it doesn't really matter much. Okay, so how much fuel to put? Let's see. I'll try to calculate it on the straights. Truman now with full tanks is a little bit... Oh no, Finn retired. Such bad luck for him. Probably internet connection. Nilski pitting as well. Yeah, I guess I'm running more fuel than anyone else in the first two stints. Because they calculated and I didn't. I didn't calculate it properly, I mean. Okay, so 2 more laps. So I'm pitting on lap 27. Okay. So we have 11 laps. 11 laps of fuel is... I think around 42 liters. Yeah, 42 liters should be enough. I hope that is the correct calculation. Maybe I should put 43 just to be safe, because in the last race 1 liter less made me save fuel in the final stint to finish the race. Oh, why did Jimmy drop so much time? Did he change tires? I'm not changing tires though. Okay, one more lap and I'm making my pit stop. Oh, Jimmy lost even more time. Maybe he had a penalty from cutting. That's the only explanation I can see. So I wonder if he had to pit twice to serve the penalty and then do his pit stop. Truman's not so quick in the corners, but on acceleration his car is just like a rocket. I'm finally figuring out some of the corners, how to take them, at least with a low fuel load. Despite the warm tires, I'm actually improving in some corners. I hope I can do a good pit stop though. This is going to be critical to at least beat Claudio and also to protect from Nilsky. Yeah, for now. But let's see, at the pit and after the pits on full tanks. Not full tanks, but still heavier than at the moment. It's going to be very difficult with a heavy car and these tires, especially out of the slow corners. I wasn't sure if it remembers the no repair option and no change tires, but okay, it remembers. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Quicker. Should be quicker pit stop. Ah, Franks is going to get ahead of me. But much better than previously, and let's try to avoid mistakes now with the heavier car. But I managed to jump ahead of Claudio because I had several laps with less fuel than him. But now he's going to be quicker, I think. Now we are with the same amount of fuel, unlike before. So let's see. Oh, the brakes are cold as well. Maybe that's what called me out after the first pit stop. Brakes going cold. But I wasn't thinking of Franks, who jumped ahead. He was not in the picture before. Wow, the car is sliding around so much. Yeah, you can see the gap to Dimi, 38 seconds, so he definitely made an additional pit. This left-hander here, one of the most difficult corners to get it right. Yeah. I almost forgot, Donald, about the coach. Let's see the fuel calculation. I think it's showing 10 laps or so and something, so it should be enough. Oh, now it's showing 9 laps. Oh my god, it's going to be on the limit. Maybe I need to save a little bit. Oh, I know why this happened. It's just that in the last lap, with the pit exit, it's a higher fuel consumption than normal, because of accelerating out of the pit lane. Let's see after this lap. Oh, what happened to Claudio? He must have made a mistake. He dropped behind. Okay, so no pressure from him. And I have to try to put pressure on Frankes. But if the fuel is not enough, I guess I'll have to slow down a little bit. Yeah, if I put the originally planned 42 liters, it wouldn't have been enough. At least according to the current calculations. Let's see after this lap. Yeah, I think in the parentheses it shows the average so far, so... Okay. Now it's good. 9.4, so 9 laps with this fuel, and we have 9 laps to go, so just perfect. It would have been a big mess up if I didn't put 43 liters, but 42. And closing in on Frankes now. I have enough fuel to just push to the maximum and try to overtake him. Yeah, it was 9.4, so, or 9.3 on average, so it's good enough. You can see how much of a difference 40 liters makes in lap time. At least 1 second, maybe a second and a half. So imagine the weight penalty of 120 kilograms. It's probably worth at least 2.5 seconds, maybe. Or at least 2 seconds, I don't know. Oh, he has to pit, okay. It's a shame. I was looking forward to having a little bit of a fight. Let's just try to bring it home in one piece. I'm actually quite enjoying the balance at the moment, with the warmer tires but more fuel load. It seems to make a neutral kind of handling for now. With a little bit of a drift on entry, but controllable. It actually cures the understeer. You just can't put the power down as good as with newer tires. But in these medium speed corners and the fast corners, it's actually easier to drive this way, as long as I don't overdo it. And I even keeping up with Truman's pace, but I guess he maybe lift up the throttle and taking it easy. Finishing high up though is not good for the weight penalty. I'm going to get even more weight penalty next time. And I think Dim is probably going to drop this result as one of his two worst results. So basically I'm not really in a good position in the championship, because weight penalty plus already had two bad results, one retirement and one finishing further back. And the retirement didn't drop me any weight penalty at all. So, despite the podium here, it's not really looking good for the championship with the weight penalty. And I'm not sure it's even a podium. We have to see with the combined result from the other server. Yeah, I'm driving with 120 kilograms, 120. It's been my penalty for the past 3 races, I think, or something, or 2 races. Oh, you know, maybe, when I think about it, maybe there is a limit of how much weight penalty you can get, because I was expecting to get even more after the previous race. I need to check the rules again, I guess. Maybe 120 is the limit. But if that's the case, then yeah, I'm with not a bad position then in the championship. I remember braking for this hairpin in Grand Legends was so difficult. I don't know how the guys with right foot braking managed to do it. I always have to use so much throttle to balance left foot braking, as the car is taking the left hander. And also this right-hander in Grand Legends is, at least with the original cars, is so difficult. Almost flat out, but not quite. And the track there has high curbs, so you cannot really cut much. But it's not this layout, it's the previous layout which goes straight after that part. Okay, Claudio is dropping behind, so he's not a threat at the moment. And I guess Dimi either stopped pushing or made some additional mistakes because I'm pulling away from him as well. Or maybe he has damage. But he can pass Frankis. Brake too late for that corner. Sometimes I forget to blip on braking in the initial gear change. And Jimmy just behind Frankis now. Oh, Alvaro. He must have had big issues in this race. Or maybe he's doing a tactical result to drop weight before the end of the season. Maybe he's slowing down so I can lap him so he can drop a weight penalty for the next race. I think he did that in the second race. Oh no! What happened there? He lost it under braking. I hope he continues. Oh my god. Ah, cut track! It's not like I gain an advantage there. A little bit ridiculous. Oh, Frank is still ahead of Dimi. I wonder if they had a moment in their battle. Or Dimi just not fast enough on the straights. Yeah, I shouldn't be looking back as I'm going forward. I wasn't quite straight, pointing straight on the straight. But yeah, Dimi struggling to overtake Frankis despite being quicker. It's normal for things to happen at the end because everyone is tired with such a long race. And the tires, you can see the tires have no grip compared to the fronts now. The moment I push just a little bit more, the rear end begins to slide quite a lot. But that's probably the case for everyone. Two more laps to go. Yeah, even in this corner now it's sliding around. But I shouldn't be making such mistakes because we have a combined grid result, and imagine if I lose a position or two because of a few tenths or 1-2 seconds. Though I guess I don't mind in terms of weight penalty, but if the 120 is the limit, yeah, better not to lose positions anymore and points. Yeah, it's impossible now to take that corner normally. Wow. In the last 2 laps I lost maybe 4 seconds at least, maybe more. Just suddenly the balance is much worse. The rear tires must have gone off a cliff or something at this percentage of wear. And because it happens so abruptly from lap to lap, you don't really expect the rear end to go sideways so much. Otherwise, once you adapt, it's not that bad. But the first time it happens, it catches you by surprise. No problems now. And Truman wins the race. Good job by him. Oh, Nielski managed to overtake Claudio. Claudio, I think, had a problem. Oh, nice. A little bit lucky, I guess. With all the mistakes I made, I lost at least 15 seconds, probably. Thank you, Donald, I'm happy. Not so happy with my driving in some of the laps, but overall, very nice. Let's see, can this car be spun around for donuts? Not so easy, it seems. Okay. Let's see the best laps. Oh, I'm having the second fastest, but this is only because Finn retired. I think he would have been ahead of me in lap time. But very nice. 2:18.2, which is exactly pretty much the time I did with race fuel when I was testing a little bit earlier today. My best was exactly 2:18.2. Though I think this is probably with slipstream and a little bit worn tires and less fuel. Oh. One hour 29 minutes. Oh, I finished exactly 1 hour 30 minutes 00. Wow, how is that possible? Once in a lifetime. Can you imagine that? This is more important than the other result, the points finish and so on. Okay, guys. Yeah, it's a sign, but for what? I guess we'll figure out in the remaining 3 races, or maybe 1 race. I actually need to check. Let me check if it's 1 race or 3 races. One moment. '60s. Where do I check on the website? Okay, I found it. Yeah, 10 races. So the remaining 3 races, I don't even know these tracks. Teretonga Park, Meadowdale 68, and Finale Bays or Bees 71. This is going to be interesting to drive some new tracks. Though I think Teretonga sounds familiar, maybe we raced it in UK GTO, I'm not sure. But the other 2, I don't think I've driven them. Okay, Donald, Fred and everyone else who watched, I hope you enjoyed it. It was a little bit lonely in the second part of the race, but at the same time exciting with the tire wear and people making mistakes, my own mistakes. And before the first stop it was also nice to fight with Dimi and Finn. And I'll see you next time. I don't know when I'm going to stream RBR, because even today I wasn't planning to race that long. Mostly 50 minutes to 60 minutes, but some of these races are longer. Yeah, so I hope to do some RBR if possible, but if not, I'm going to see you for the next round of this championship. Have a good night, have a great week next week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.